Hey, what's up? Sextelio here, telling to be showing you how to make your dull looking carbon fiber wrap look a little bit more shiny and somewhat more like real carbon fiber. Now, this is my 17-inch MacBook Pro, and I have it wrapped in a gunmetal gray carbon fiber wrap from Tricked Out Accessories. Also, Tricked Out Accessories does not sell the MacBook wraps with the Cutout app logo. I had to do that myself. Didn't come out perfect, but it came out decent and not too noticeable unless you look really closely at it. But whatever. Anyway, I thought I'd just make it look shiny and stuff, so I went and got me some Acrylic Lacquer gloss crystal clear stuff from Walmart. It's just this stuff right here. Get these cans for about $4 to $6 at any Walmart. I forget exactly how much that was. I think it was like 5 or 6 something. But decent amount. And I did an entire Mazda RX-8 wheel, just my spare wheel with it after I got done plastic dipping it, which just like standard plastic dip. That's what I used on that. It actually came out really cool. I might post a picture of it or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, this is what we're doing right now. So I did this just now. I did 3 coats of it, and I don't know if it's completely dry yet, but it feels dry for the most part. And also my app logo is kind of messy because I, kind of scraped off some of that lacquer off of it because it looked kind of weird with it over the Apple logo like that. But over the rest of it, it looks pretty shiny. I'm just going to go ahead and lift it up. Some of that's sticking to the bottom of it. I'll have to clean that up later. But we're going to be doing the bottom on this one because I already did the top. But I don't know if you can really see it too well in the video, but it's actually pretty shiny. I like it. It looks more realistic this way. So we're going to go ahead and do the back. Now, because I just barely did this, I'm not going to just flip it over and put it on the back of it. Let's see. I'm going to shut my MacBook down. What we're going to go ahead and do, instead of just setting it flat on its back, is we're going to set it in kind of a triangle type thing. Now I'm going to go ahead and move my iPad back so you can see a little bit better, angle of the whole back. And we're going to take a Phillips head screwdriver, and I actually lost 2 screws out of these, which I don't know how that is. But we're going to go ahead and take each of these screws out. And, this doesn't void your warranty, by the way. I mean, if you want to change out a hard drive or something like that, this is what you have to do. So don't worry about any warranties being voided because this doesn't do that. But also, when you're taking these screws out, it doesn't really matter how you put them back in because they're all about the exact same size. This is a mid 2009 17-inch MacBook Pro. So I don't know if any other models are different. I haven't really seen any other models with different bottom screws, except for the 08 versions before the unibody came out. The only real difference in the screws are these really long ones right here. And there's only 3 of those, and it's in the, if you're facing this way, it's just in the top over here. And I know the bottom of this is kind of messy and shit, but that's okay. Take this off. All you have to do, either side or in the middle, just comes right off like nothing. And that's how you get your bottom off. And yes, I have 2 hard drives in here. We're gonna go ahead and set that off to the side somewhere else. And I'm going to use some of this stuff. This is what I use for cleaning my cinema display screen or iPad screen or iPhone screen or whatever type of screen I'm cleaning. This is what I use to clean it with, but I'm going to use it on this. Don't want to use too much of it, but just enough to get it nice and wet. Because that's the closest thing I have, but I don't want to use all of it or too much of it because that's kind of expensive. We're using it for this. The whole table is shaking, including my iPad. So sorry for that. Nothing in it. What else can I use? Use alcohol. Some of the alcohol in there, and then we'll just squirt it around there. There's some shit right there, and I don't know what it is. Make sure it's nice and clean before you do this, otherwise it'll turn out like shit and nobody wants that. Kind of got out of focus there, but okay, back in focus now. And it's all, well, for the most part, clean. Go over it a little bit more. Some imperfections, but it's livable, I guess. Whatever. Okay, now that we got that completely clean, or for the most part clean, take your lacquer, just like so. Get whatever you don't want to get the lacquer on out of the way, such as like iPhones or iPads or whatever the fuck you have sitting close by, like I do. Get our shake, and then we're going to go ahead and do our first coat. Okay, now our first coat is done, and we're just going to let it sit for a minute. Probably, I would say, I guess like 3 to 6 minutes should be good enough to dry. Actually, let's see if this has any like drying time or something like that on here. I don't know if it does or not. Oh well, we'll find out later. So I'll just let that dry, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this coat should be pretty damn dry by now. It's coat number 1. So on to our second coat. Let's just get on that. Alright, so just like the last one, just, you know, even line straight across. Of course, all my eye shit goes off at the same time. So you got an email. But, what's this? Oh, okay. So, we're gonna let this one dry now, and, you know, next coat will be the last one, and we'll see how it comes out. So, see you in a bit. Okay, so, the second coat's for the most part dry, so we're gonna go ahead and go for our last coat. Now, you know, the way you can really tell it's dry is just by kind of, you know, I would take a corner, just kind of rub it a little bit. It'll be kind of sticky because it's not going to be completely dry, you know, all the way in like 5 or 10 minutes. Well, maybe, I don't know, somewhere around there. But, yeah, when it's for the most part dry, you can put on your next coat. You can put on as many as you want. I would just stick with 3, just because 3 is good enough. And yeah, it'll harden pretty good over the next few days. And yeah, so let's go ahead and do this last coat. Okay, so there's the last coat. I am going to go get something to eat from Bethos. Those of you in Utah that know what Bethos is, yeah. But anyway, it should be nice and dry by the time I get back, and we'll go and put it back on. And I'll probably be gone for, up to an hour. So that's more than enough time for it to dry. But, it'll be completely dry when I get back. So I will see you in a bit. Okay, so just got back from Bethos, and the burrito was good, but dear God, did it fuck me up. It's got a breakfast steak and eggs burrito with guacamole, and that is not easy on my stomach whatsoever. So yeah, but anyway, this is all nice and dry, pretty much. It's been roughly about an hour, so yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this back on my Macbook Pro. And yes, by the way, this is awesome. Have that 500 gig hard drive as a backup, and then SSD 256 gig is my main drive. Awesome. Okay, so when you put these back in, you just want to make sure you put the longest screws in first. That's what I do anyway. You're just gonna set them in there, and then just screw them down. If you end up not really liking this, how it turns out, you can actually just rub it off. It'll be a little bit harder to do than something like Plasti Dip or something like that, which you can also Plasti Dip your MacBook Pro as well. You just have to be careful when you do it. If you get some of that, when it's like wet or whatever, it's all liquidized and shit. So you want to be careful if you do that. You want to cover up all your ports and shit like that. That's why I took this off, so that I don't fuck it up. The way I did the front of this was, I'll actually show you kind of how I did that in a sec once I get these screws in. And like I said before, I lost a couple screws, just 2 of them, so I just left these out. And I'll probably order some replacement screws later, but honestly, it doesn't really matter to me that much. But whatever. This actually does look pretty cool, to be honest. I mean, I don't know if you can really tell by the video, however good the Retina iPad mini camera is, but it does look pretty cool. I mean, obviously you can tell it's not real carbon fiber, but it is shiny. I mean, it gives a kind of cool look. I like it anyway. But the way I did the front here was with this towel. I took my chair right here with my desk and put, you can take like a book or something, but I took this old busted out hard drive and just kind of put it underneath the underneath this part. Then I put a towel over the back of it. Then I'll kind of move the camera over so you can see what I did. But I just kind of set it down and let it hang off the edge of my desk, just like that. And yeah, and just kind of did the exact same thing, just flip the top. And also, I'll show you close up my little Apple logo thing. So this did not come out with a cutout Apple logo, like I said at the beginning. I had to actually cut this out with a brand new razor blade. And I cut out a little bit of the lacquer on this, and kind of rubbed it off from the Apple logo. Because honestly, it looked kind of like shit over there. So yeah, I still got to clean it up because I mean there's some remnants of it all over this thing, and it looks kind of like shit. But we'll fix that later, I guess. Then I also got to do this part too. But overall, I mean, it's shiny now and it looks kind of cool. And some of you pay like 50, 60 bucks for wraps like these, or to have these wraps put on. Honestly, I mean, they're not worth anything more than me, like 20 to 30 bucks. This one I paid 25 bucks for the entire wrap. Probably going to be redoing my keyboard also. Let's see, go ahead and get that by the way. And let's see, I forget what it was. I'll put a link for it in the description below, but it's a wrap that you can put over your keyboard that actually goes in between your keys and stuff like that. There's one place I found, but they overcharge like hell. I think it's like, 30 or 40 bucks for just that. For an entire wrap, it's like 60 to 80 bucks. Honestly, I mean, this is just stickers. Stickers are not worth anything to me, to be honest. I mean, I just like the look, but whatever. But it's up to you, whatever you want to spend on it. I mean, I just played around with my little trackpad right here. Just put some cheap carbon fiber on there. But I'll probably be redoing that too. I'm getting a realistic looking carbon fiber wrap for my Mazda 3 side mirrors. And I'll be redoing those pretty soon, and I'll probably put whatever's left on that. Because I'm either getting a 48 by 60 or a 24 by 60 sheet of it. And yeah. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. And if I need to ever do this again, I like dual carbon fiber. I mean, I'll just do this again, I guess. But overall, there it is. Just gonna kind of go around so you can kind of get a better look at it. I know I'm not the best cameraman, but let's see. Kind of give it a turn my desk lamp off. Can you see that? Nice and shiny. Nice and shiny. Okay, so enough of my bullshit. I will end this video. Comment, rate, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at 6Ty0, and also keep in mind, if you leave a comment and you don't want to be blocked from my channel or my account, just make sure you deselect the also share via Google Plus thing in the comment section. If I see you on my Google Plus notifications, I will block you. That's just a fair warning. Also, there should be an annotation at the beginning of this video, but otherwise, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at 6Ty0. Or you can always PM me on my YouTube account, or just hit me up. Just let me know whatever you want to know. Okay, see ya.